Hello everyone, in this video we're going to make an oil change to a Nissan Sentra 2013, is the version B17. So the first thing we're gonna do is remove the oil cap. After this we're going to lift up the car in order to proceed to drain the oil. So now that we lift up the car, again, a good recommendation is all the time, always use jack stands in order to be safe and avoid any accident. Okay, so now we're going to drain all the oil, removing this bolt. For that we're gonna use 14 millimeters. So just also we have to be careful regarding the oil that could be really hot, so please be careful. If possible, use some kind of gloves. Get ready something to clean up as soon as the oil starts to come out. Once we finish to drain all the oil, it's time to put back the drain plug. For this, just is recommended use a torque wrench, and the torque recommended by the dealer is 34 Newton per meter. Now we will remove the oil filter, which is located close to the drain plug, but is towards the front side of the car. Now let's put back the new oil filter. Just there are two comments to do about this. First is there are two kinds of oil filters. One is really cheap, which is made for mineral oil, which is like not so high quality. In this case, for this car, since it's not a old car, it's 2013, it's kind of recent model, we're gonna put synthetic oil. For this kind of oil, there are special oil filters which are a little bit more expensive, but it's worth it. So just pay attention in that. If it's synthetic oil, buy a special oil filter for that kind of oil. If it's mineral, just buy a cheap one. The second point is before put the filter, good advice is from the old oil, just lubricate a little bit the seal. This is going to help us at the moment to put back the oil filter. Avoid that the seal for some reason just move out from the right place that must be. So one interesting thing that just dawned on me is I was just about to put the new oil filter and I saw this old seal here, which is not right. That happened because at the moment to remove the old oil filter, the seal, instead of came off with the oil filter, remains there, which is wrong. So just pay attention that this don't happen to you, because if for some reason you don't pay attention in this and put the new oil filter, what is going to happen is that as soon as you turn on the engine, between the two seals, you will have a huge leakage of new oil. So you're going to waste the new oil, and it could be dangerous if you don't realize you can screw up all the engine. Now let's remove this seal. Okay. Now we're going to tag the oil filter. For this, as is recommended, I'm going to use a torque wrench. For this vehicle, for this model, the torque that is suggested by the dealer is 18 newtons per meter. So let's do it. Okay, now we're going to put the new oil into the engine. For this, first we're going to put 4 liters of oil. After that we're going to check the level, and if it's needed, we're going to make a refill. As I already said, in this vehicle we're going to use synthetic oil. Now that we finish up to put the first 4 liters of oil, the next step is turn on the engine, something like 5 seconds pretty much. This is because we want that the oil filter grab some oil, and then the measure of the oil level will be more accurate. So as I said, turn on the engine 5 seconds. After that, just leave the car something like 5 minutes maybe, and then we will review the oil level. So now I'm going to turn on the engine. Okay, already passed like 5 minutes after we turn on the engine, so now it's time to check the oil level. Let's remove the oil stick and let's check how the level is. Our maximum oil level is here. Our current level is pretty much like here. So this is something kind of like half liter of oil. So let's refill that amount and check again. It seems that that was enough. So now let's check again the level. Now our oil level is right. Put back the oil cap up here. And we are done. Thank you.